Welcome back everyone to another beer review from All the Beer No Idea. Today's beer was purchased from B&M and it's from Wickwar, Wessex Brewing Co. And it's a bottle of their Station Porter Premium Ebony Ale coming in at 6.1%. It's a 500ml bottle, £1.69 from B&M. I had the IPA of this, which was a little bit odd to be honest. I didn't really enjoy it. Didn't taste like the IPAs I'm used to having. Yeah, as I said, 6.1%, 500ml from B&M. Like the label, gives it that classy appearance. Although I'm not holding much hope out after the IPA I had. Plain bottle cap on top, black one. So let's get it open, see what we get. This is Wickwar Wessex Brewery, but it's actually brewed at Buckham Brewery in Bristol. So I'm not sure what the crack is there. So we'll just get it out in a glass, see what we get. I don't know how everyone else's day is, but the weather has been terrible where I am. So get some nice smells off it already. Actually smells quite nice. In a glass, deep chestnut colour for me. I'm not seeing any carbonation rising. Obviously you can't see it just because of the colour, I would say. Plenty of bubbles on the side. We've got a sprinkling of head on top, which seems to be dissipating or disappearing for us normal people. Had the same thing with the IPA, didn't really create a head, and it went just like that. But probably it's looking, apart from maybe having a bit of a better head, it's looking exactly how it should do. So let's get nose on it. Smells quite boozy. Well, you're getting a little bit of booze in there. Malty. Bit of coffee in there. Milky coffee. Maybe a bit of sort of milky chocolate in there. But there is that hint of booziness in there, and 6.1%, I wouldn't, you don't tend to get the booziness on it, but maybe this is just like a traditional sort of ale, so you're maybe going to pick that up with the 6.1% in this. But on the nose it smells all right. So let's dive in. Cheers guys. Surprised me a little bit that. After having the IPA, I wasn't over impressed with that, if I'm totally honest. But this is rather enjoyable. Not a really thick body, but you can tell it's got a little bit about it. The carbonation, it's tiny little bubbles, tiny little, it's just, you take a mouthful, it just tickles the inside of your mouth. Get ready, I'm going to burp now. There's me saying it's not got much big bubbles in it or anything. Not a bad mouthfeel either when you hold it in your mouth. I'll dive in again for flavour, sorry. Definitely getting like a dark coffee, dark, rich sort of coffee. A little bit sort of maybe milky coffee in there. Booze wise, I said you were getting some on the nose. You're not really getting it in the taste, if I'm totally honest. It's very easily drinkable, but I'm feeling a little bit of warmth. Probably not so much in the chest, but as you're drinking it, you're sort of getting it there. Excuse me. Just there, I'm getting that sort of little bit of alcohol now. It's kind of earthy, a little bit rich, a little bit coffee, sort of like sort of rich coffee beans, if you like, rather than your espresso sort of stuff. It's a little bit sort of kind of milky coffee, milky chocolatey in there. For me, that's not bad. It's not the greatest. Don't get me wrong. There's going to be better ones out there. But it's quite nice. The only thing that maybe puts me off, the more I drink it, the alcohol, the 6.1% alcohol in there, is just becoming a little bit more prominent. And for me, that's probably the only real downside to it. For something that's not trying to be a big sort of craft fancy beer, I actually think that's quite decent. The only thing it's let down by, like I said, is that little bit of alcohol sort of taste in there. If that was hidden and it was just all the other bits, that'd be a really enjoyable drink. It's your typical sort of supermarket style sort of porter sort of thing, but I quite enjoy it. Whether it's because it's cold and dark and horrible, and I actually quite fancy one of something like this, that may well be it. Why I think it's maybe a little bit. It could be why I think it could be possibly better than what it actually is. But I'm enjoying it. So there you go. That was in B&M's, £1.69. I actually think it's quite nice. No doubt there'll be some out there that won't like it, but oh, excuse me again. I think that's quite enjoyable. So if you've had it, feel free to comment. If you've not had it, like I said, go and pick yourself one up. So thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for all the interaction that I keep getting. If you're having a beer, enjoy, and I'm going to enjoy this one, and then I may well be back later on today for another beer review. So take care, guys.